Hey, so Chris is not here because we decided that it wasn't really necessary for him to come here. We have to go pick him up. But this month, the progress we've made was we got like some of our chapter 4 of our thesis, the writing part done. I bought 20 new modules in here, and we plan to get a bigger heatsink, like the one right here, but that will be about this big and just fit all in here. And then I'm going to have my brother, who is a machinist and he runs a CNC machine for his work, cut little squares into the back of the heatsink so that these modules can be recessed into it, and it will be easier to mount them all. And I'll have some array of them in the back, on the back of the heatsink, probably using about 8. And that also means that we may need more power, or we may have too much power for the fan, and we could like overclock it and burn up the motor. But for that, we're going to get a new buck that we can run the buck between the battery and the fan. Right now we have one that's hooked up just for the battery underneath. You can see all the electrical parts in there. I also talked to Mr. Horton, my field of study advisor, about like a thermometer that we can use and hook up to a WebQuest, and then we can run better testing to figure out exactly how much power these are going to put out, because before we were just using this laser thermometer, which is really unexact and not very good, but this temperature gauge will show us a graph and everything, showing us exactly how hot it is. So we'll be able to use that. And yeah, so everything is really just getting more optimized and figuring it out. It's definitely going to work, so cool.